didn't know what time it is the Thought Tank Podcast, aka the AEC Committee tonight. Thank everyone for coming through. And I have two special guests with me tonight. I think everyone that's here, you already know who they are, but I'm allowed to introduce themselves. And on the screen here to my, I think that would be my right on the screen. Yeah, we have, as you guys know him, the Hokage. Please introduce yourself. D1.
I'm here, but I can barely hear you. I got that,
the music's so loud we can't hardly hear you. Yeah.
Oh, damn, it's music going on. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
One time.
We're live.
We live.
Welcome to the AEC. Now we hear you. Yeah, I was about to get ready to AEC. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta let me in. Y'all gotta excuse me.
Nah, man, it's
Nah, but yeah, I'm gonna run that back then. Man, if y'all didn't know what time it is, this is the Thought Tank Podcast. This is episode 1, and also the ACE meeting. Unite. And
yes, sir.
I'm gonna allow my panel members that I think everybody here already knows introduce themselves. And I'm gonna show first off to my I think this is my left. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, D1.
Well, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. I couldn't make it last Wednesday. I made it for a little bit because I refused to be accused specifically by I forgot who it was because shit, I was half out of it. But eating ass.
Hey boy, you was lit.
Yo,
you was so lit, bro. You disappeared off the screen, just didn't even say nothing, just dipped out.
Yo,
for real, bro.
I was high. You know what I mean? So, but my knee was killing me, so
damn.
Yeah,
you got the Kawhi Leonard. Got the Kawhi Leonard.
That explains a lot.
Hey, also, your Avi isn't up there, KT. So
my avatar.
Nah, it's just blank, man.
Yeah, you're blank, man.
I ain't gonna lie, showing in the chat. Maybe
no ride the wave on that one there.
Sheesh. Maybe I need to
toss it up
if I can fix that real quick.
And so while you're doing that, let's introduce our second guy, Mr. Fusion himself.
Yes, sir.
The world-class wrecking crew all in one, the wrecking ball, all that bullshit. And we could be much more vulgar here than on Wednesday because fuck it, why not?
No chapters. No chapters here.
No chapters. So we might
end up getting tanked out before we even get started, man.
This ain't gonna be an hour-long show the way things are going. So
it's really not a lot of. We here to discuss. We're here to pontificate about life and bitches.
Especially the second part.
Go ahead, Rosario, my man.
Oh well, yeah, I came in like a boom. Here I am, yo. Here we are. You said a wrecking ball, bro. So I had to come in like the wrecking ball, yo. So yeah, it's your boy, it's your boy RNT, Mr. Real, and also Talent Raviol. That's a scene here, in the Thought Tank. We're here to make you, because we talk about games, we talk about ponies and all that, but tonight we're going to get a little bit more philosophical. We're going to get more into what life is and why do bitches exist. That's what we're going to do tonight.
Bitches are just entertaining, especially hood rats, skanks, scallywags, and all of the above, so
Hey,
we just
it ain't just skanks and scallywags though. It's really just like I said, it's the Thought Tank, man. We here to talk just what you think, and for real, hey, whatever your thoughts on it is. Me personally, I say first of all, with ladies, I see the flaws, but I think something we need to do a little more is start trying to provide some answers. Because we know hoes gonna be hoes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
look, even the male hoes, because we all know, just like Six Slayer says, bitches aren't exclusively females.
Nah, fact, no facts, man.
Yeah,
Look,
you
look,
got
look.
bitch made niggas
Like
and
my
you got
man
bitches.
Kendrick,
So
Exactly.
it is what it is.
like Kendrick Lamar just saying, you could be a bitch even though you still got bitches. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. There
There
you
you
Like
go.
go.
a lot of these dudes, no offense, I don't everybody take this personal because I personally come from this situation, but a lot of people are raised by just their moms alone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I'm from there. I got it.
yeah. I mean shit, like I understand my mama, like I be always saying, my mama got 8 kids. Come from a very big family, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna deny it. My mama got 7 baby daddies out them 8 kids. I've watched that situation firsthand, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I live here in my house now with my 2 kids. Like, my main thing is I'm not even gonna deny it to you. I've actually never worked a job since I was probably like 20.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
it's
and
not
you're still in
nah,
your 20s, right?
it's not even no some strictly street shit. I won't say it's not no street shit involved at first, but I was blessed and understanding enough to like, listen, and everything you do, even when you start getting in business, trust me, it's a lot of bullshit they doing back ways so they could cut
Mm-hmm.
costs. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, you got to take a risk. And I ain't gonna deny I did mine on some street stuff at first, but again, I realized that won't last forever. That's the main thing. So I took my money and I invested in what I'm good in. You know what I'm saying? I understand computer programming, so I just
Nice.
started doing development apps where I could and stuff like that. I got a lot of people just because where I'm located. That's why I stay in West Virginia for real, because it ain't shit here. So anything that you can do is a commodity for real.
Yes,
Like
sir. Everything you're doing what others don't do, so that makes you like the hot thing in West Virginia.
facts. And look, they doing nothing in West Virginia, so everything's the hot thing. Your face alone made you hot. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Damn. They
but
won't we're gonna have
yeah,
to move.
All
yeah,
right, look here. I moved from Jersey. I'm down here. I just had that drive because when I was in Jersey, you have to have a go getter attitude. You can't, it's a thing they call movers and shakers. I'm not about to be shaking in one spot. I'm a mover. Fuck all
fact.
that shaking,
Mm,
trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Nah, put my mind to it and go out and get it. Now, if it doesn't work, then boom, you go out there and you just find your way and get on your
Reposition.
path.
That's what I say.
Right. So when
Reposition.
I came down here, you know what I mean? I just had that drive. I was able to do more here within 4 years than I ever could up in Jersey because it's a rat race.
Nah, fact. And the
You know what I'm
cost of
saying?
living so
And the
high up there.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I don't know how people really living up there. Like, that's my thing. Again, blessed by God. I've been
Mm-hmm.
able to do a lot of traveling for my age. Like, I didn't got to go to New York, California. I ain't gonna lie, I
nice.
haven't left the states like that, but I promise you, like, especially everywhere from like the South, New York, Detroit, and everywhere on the West Coast. You feel like,
Mm-hmm.
for real. So I done been able to go visit places and see things, and like that's why I said, me personally, I know we on the game show, and trust me, I'm still like I'm a fan of something, but I ain't gonna deny it. I'm kind of like on the search in life for the answers, like the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I
The
always felt like,
heretics.
huh?
The
The
heretics.
heretics.
The heretics. We
Yeah.
must burn them all. But
Yeah.
The ground.
however, that religious mind state comes from watching things in life, seeing shit like that for real. Like, hey, look, I stick on what I believe in. Like Xbox, hey, even though we're not just talking about games here or whatever, I really am a fan of Xbox, and I stand on that shit because just as a person, I feel like shit. Whatever you fuck with, even if if it's wrong, don't back that up. You feel me? But
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
if you truly feel that way, yeah. And I can't even blame you if you don't know any better. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, if something's wrong and you didn't have the insight to understand that was wrong and believe that was right, I'm not mad at your fever and your belief. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But shit, as long as you believe in that, stand on that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Don't let nothing change your morals. Like, yeah, man, we can get into many topics here though. Cause
Yeah,
y'all,
yeah.
if y'all ain't
No,
noticed me by now, even on the
yeah.
show, I go on the side rant.
I'm looking at Chio. Costa Rica is very nice. I'll put you like this. Um just be careful. It ain't a black thing. It ain't a white thing. It ain't a Spanish thing. You know, it's a man thing. You will be lined up. These bitches know what you there for. You could go to Dominican Republic. You could go anywhere. They know what you there for. You know what I mean? You have to be secure as a man within yourself. You know what I mean? You can't. And another thing too is you know, you see a lot of broken bitches out here. You know that they looking for happiness. You know what I mean? Listen, you can't fix a broke bitch.
Sadly.
You know what I mean? You know what you can do,
but it'll take a lot of work.
But then by the time
Take your whole life.
but by the time
You're
you're
dead.
done, you'll be looking like Skeletor, a malnourished Skeletor.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you be like a damn skeleton. Nah, look, man. Be happy within yourself. All a female could do is add on to your happiness. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there ain't no such thing as a good woman out there. There probably is, but finding a good woman is like finding a needle in a haystack. Or if you want to get biblically about it, you know, it's like a camel going through the eye of a needle. That's how fucking rare that shit is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it a buck. You know,
but
huh?
And I ain't trying to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
Though. That's right?
Mm-hmm.
But dudes is fucked up too. Like they broken too. And the bigger thing is, I really think, like, if anything, maybe we need to start figuring out. I don't know what to call it exactly. Nah, I might get a little. This might seem dumb. Please don't anyone take this as some wild commentation or something.
Man, we here.
But maybe treat our kids more like science experiments or something. Like, because we need to figure out some way. Nah, fuck that, because it starts with the adults. So fuck it. Yeah. It starts with the adults, because the kids only do what they see. You know what I'm saying? So we really need to figure out how to. I ain't gonna say cut the. Nah, I was having to talk with somebody today about rap, and I know, like you were saying, D1, some things ain't black and white, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel real offensive about rap, low key. Like, just because, like, as a black person in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that's ours all of a sudden becomes American and not Black American. But if you got something that's like Irish American, that stays theirs. You got something Italian American, that stays theirs. However, it's like when we get something, all of a sudden everybody feels right. So, like, I had this whole argument with a guy today about, like, how, like, not being funny, if you gonna do rap, it's not, I'm not saying stuff is just for people of color, right? I'm saying if you're gonna do something that's of another culture, you really need to have respect for that culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pay homage, the whole nine.
I ain't even gonna say pay homage. I'm just saying you really need to understand, like, what the deeper thing is, because I hate how people treat rap now like, oh, it's just about fucking bitches and hoes. No, that's never what it was about.
No, it was about
really like a message to our people, like, to let the community know. You remember at first it was like Run DMC, EPMD. They talking real deep messages about
Grandmaster
like,
Flash, the message.
Yeah,
you know, it's basically about life's struggles. You know what I'm saying? But what happened was, but what I feel personally, what happened was rap sold out from the conception, because you know wasn't nobody hearing it, but once the other man hears it, you know, they market it, you know,
and it became mainstream.
Right, and then after it became mainstream, then it became watered down, and now we are where we are. And it's like a lot of people, if you try to listen to real rap, I mean, like real lyricism, you know, let's say like the Jizza, you know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. You know, ain't nobody really digging it like that. You know, they looking at you. What was it? Redman and Method Man was up there. Method Man was like, "Yo, that's the last time I ever do a summer jam." You know what I mean?
The kids don't get the gap.
They do. But if you up there talking nonsense, look at the fucking HIV rates out in fucking Houston.
Facts.
Damn.
Right.
And this is daily. We talking daily. We're not even talking like weeks.
For sure.
Yo, yeah. Hey, yo, man, come on, man, come
But
on.
what I'll say is, man, look, I hate to see. That's what I'm saying. I'm about to veer off again, get even
Do it, do
deeper.
it, do it.
Go on,
We'll
go
swing
on.
you back.
It's the thing. It's the thing, Tank. Go on.
You feel me? But the government, man. From the
Yeah.
beginning, the message has always been the government. Now, as time has gone on, like people have starting to take anytime you make a comment about certain things that it's always about a certain race. Like I hate how like the it becomes misconstrued where some black people say white people do this or something. What they really mean to say, because they don't understand. That's why I'm saying like I understand when people don't have the understanding or knowledge to like get things across the correct way. They
Mm-hmm.
saying the wrong thing, but what they really mean is the government is what owes us.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think they owe us money either. We need land. You know what I'm saying? Because like the things that we have, like rap, like you
Mm-hmm.
said, that somebody else invested in it and then they made it pop. And now, but that's the point. Once they make it pop, now they say it's ours. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
now they say it ain't y'all's. This for everybody. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And my thing is, again, about to get crazy here, but I'm not against like white people doing like, bro, I'm really not even against the Klan type shit. I'm gonna just keep it 130 with you. What I am against is when you treat somebody as if they're inferior. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Mm-hmm.
got no problem with you having pride in your culture and your race. Like that's what you're supposed to do. If your
Mm-hmm.
culture is tied to a race, it is what it is. I'm not mad at that because your culture specifically isn't tied to a race. That's why it's like Germans, Russians, fucking Irish people, they're all white people, but they have different cultures. You feel me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and
Languages. Yep.
yeah, and like same for us though. But the government here in America, like, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to sound like I'm some dude crying about like slavery and shit, right?
No, no.
Like, cause like it
Mm-hmm.
ain't just slavery though. That's what I just tell people, like, that's where it began. But after slavery was done, guess what happened? We were cool for real. That's what people like. History, listen, history is told by the winners and never the losers. Y'all remember that. So
That's true.
the things that we've gotten through history and we know so far, that's something that the people who want to look like a certain way have given us this for a certain reason. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like the people who were actually there, y'all don't get their autobiographies. Like we don't even hear about autobiographies anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much little truth now. Like people won't even, regardless of that.
Pick
Uh,
and choose.
yeah, pick and choose it, but it's like, bro, even after slavery was done, we was good. We had our we were segregated. However, people forget we had like Black Wall Street. We actually was doing so well economically, like just the black people alone. Uh Actually desegregate or segregation, I don't remember which way you'll call it. What happened? They no, they desegregated us, right? Like when they started letting us go to school together. When
Mm-hmm.
they
Right.
did that, that wasn't for black people's benefit. That
Right.
was not for black people. Like, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. Black people wasn't really asking for that. People asked for civil rights. Like,
Exactly.
shit, if you can go here, allow me to be able to have my own type of shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just tell me that we can't buy shit over here when y'all trying to buy shit over there where we stay. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what they were
Uh-huh.
asking for. Then they threw in desegregation, made it seem like, oh yeah, y'all go to school together. We gave y'all the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, motherfuckers really need to understand. Like, we need to get. I can't lie. And even how I was talking about people got to change their mindset as the adults. Like, we can't actually get no amount of money that just fix everything. But
Mm-hmm.
if we did get some land, we could create our own country type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
then that's just what gives us a better chance at things. I'm not even saying they'll work. I'm saying that'll be your best chance though, probably, because then you can actually own something. Because we don't own shit here. I hate to say it, like
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
historically, you look back at a lot of shit where it's like this popular shit and a bunch of white people doing it now. No offense. like if you look at the end of jazz, who was the guy at the end of jazz you remember, D1? Because I remember Kenny G. Like,
Well, you had
Good.
Kenny
go,
G.
Good
What
point.
was it? You had a lot lot of people out
I'm
there.
saying
I
I
mean,
mean, now
trumpet.
you
Yeah.
had like a hella people
yeah.
before him, right? But I'm saying like Kenny G was the last major jazz artist I remember, and after that,
Yeah.
it's kind of like it died
Mm-hmm.
off. Like, and it's because like when that shit gets to that point, like yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of gets abandoned. But people forget who started the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
And it's like,
and
Right.
KT, that KT, something that a lot of people, because I know a lot of people don't remember. Rock and roll, rock and roll wasn't for the white people. Rock and roll was for the
not
black
fact
people.
that
Until the only rock and roller right now that's of color is Seven Dust. That is it. That is it. And it used to be the black music. And back then, phew, we all know Jimi Hendrix on that guitar. We all know all these guys. What happened?
Little
None of
Richard,
them exist
shit,
outside of Seven. There, yeah.
Chuck
And
Berry.
now, yes, sir. All we got right now is Seven Dust. That's the only African American playing rock and roll in our times. Sad.
And I mean, shit, it ain't just. I don't want people thinking it's just some. It's just I'm getting older in life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I really do reflect on what the future will hold for not just myself but my children. I got kids in this world, and like I see so much self hate for black people. I see so much like I'm gonna just say how I feel sometimes, like lack of empathy. I had a white woman arguing with me yesterday. She had the right to say nigga,
What
for real. Like
the
she like,
fuck?
oh, y'all be acting like y'all done went through something. You are you a slave? Were you a slave? Then that didn't affect you. Like I had a white person arguing with this with me, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like that's what I'm saying. I keep a lot of stuff personally in. However, like I do like comments on YouTubes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Different things, just watching different videos about different topics. And sometimes if I talk about some things or say something like that, like it really is a lot of white people telling me like, bro, shut the fuck up. You ain't got no right to that. Like I'm like, what? You feel me? Like it's wild for real. And that kind of scared me because it's like I hate to admit it, low key, I feel like racism might be higher now than ever.
Oh yeah.
For real, because like again, crazy to say, but
No, no,
I
no.
may
You're
have
on
chose
point.
the
You're on
50s
point.
over now.
The media shows what the media wants you to see. I work in the media world, and I know how it is. I remember when Black Lives Matters happened, it was like, hey, it's happening. There's racism, but there was racism before that. There's racism still right now. But the media is gonna control whatever you watch. That's why I always tell everybody, do not do not believe everything you hear, everything you see in the
Not fact.
media, be it on TV, radio, internet, because everything is controlled. And
Not
I
fact.
see it firsthand. I see it firsthand. Everying's controlled. So,
Mm-hmm.
it still exists. And now more than ever. But what happens? You got social media. Social media shows you certain points that the mainstream ain't gonna show you until it becomes something that's seen by everybody, and then the media will be like, oh yeah, there was a school in which this kid was telling his teacher this word, and the teacher blacked him out. So
Yeah.
that's how shit is, man. That's how shit is here.
Well, I'll go even a step further. Black Lives Matter is really a joke, and I'm
Nah,
gonna
yeah,
tell
that's some bullshit.
I'm going to tell you
Hmm.
why. Just for those that don't know, but it's basically um
Man, that shit funded by George Soros.
not only
Hmm.
that, but when you look at their homepage, which was changed, switched up, the whole thing is they're trying to end the nuclear family. See,
Mm.
back when the government started, and you couldn't have a man in the household,
Fact.
all for a dollar,
Not fact.
all for a dollar. That's it. So, if you find a man in there, they're not going to get that money. And that was
Not
the
fact.
beginning of the
Mm.
end. You know what I
Facts.
mean?
That's why I said,
Um,
listen, the government, people got to understand. See, me personally, I ain't the person who stick on slavery. That's why black people fucked up. Like I just explained, and that's my fault because I ain't even get through it. I start getting into other shit.
mhm,
But
mhm.
we was good economically. Then after they desegregated us, they started buying our property from us. And now they owning everything. And then
Mhm.
even after that, while this is happening, people forget COINTELPRO. Anybody doesn't know
Mhm.
what COINTELPRO is, go look it up. It didn't start in the 80s. It started in the 50s. And it literally says that it's declassified government documents. Everybody can look them up. I'm not just talking. It literally says their main mission was to make sure black people, American black people, had no leaders to look up and respect. They wanted to make everyone seem fucked up, bad, so that way we as a people would not have any respect for ourselves and now keep us down. And like the plan lit COINTELPRO didn't end till 1987. Like, you can't do something for 30 years. And bro, it's damn near basically only been over for 30 years. It's no way that the consequences and repercussions of them doing this for 30 years, just nothing happens the next 30. You know what I'm saying? And even down to the music we got, like you were just saying, like, bro, we got Sexy Reds and fucking, and I'm sorry, I love the fact that Kendrick smoked Drake, because like I've always been saying that this motherfucker, I don't like Drake, you feel me? Because he started being like a street dude, and bro, you're Canadian. Yeah, I'm no funny shit. I looked at, like, it really made me think about it once he was talking, like they got in the beef and he was talking like street shit on that Family Matters joint. I looked up how many murders they had in Toronto last year. It was 28. It's millions of people there. You know what I'm saying? Like Winston-Salem had like 45 last year. Like,
damn.
And it's not millions of people there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
couple hundred.
Yeah, no, it's like 200,000, but I'm just saying it's not no hundreds. I mean, it's not millions. It's not like 2-3 million. It's millions in fucking Toronto. So it's like, bro, that's not really what y'all do, and you don't have to portray yourself to. But again, that's why I said, for some odd reason, only with black things, black American things, I'll say, everybody just feels like really entitled to it. Like it's, oh no, it's all right if I do that. I like music, so I'm respecting it. That's not what respecting something is. Like in Sexy Red, these people that these labels pushing, like you said, for real, on it is, it's the media for real. Like people don't understand how much shit that's invested on top of each other. Like Spotify literally has investments from UMG, Sony, every major label. You feel me? The big three of major labels, it's Universal, Sony, and it's somebody else. But those three labels basically own, like, literally, they said like 90% of music, period. So like, it's crazy ass numbers. So they pick and choose who they want to put out there and have getting in front of the public. Like me personally with this YouTube shit, I can't lie. I've been watching people who like got literally 100 subs type shit, like low quality. Cause I mean, I be feeling like they just talking more truth and less grift. It seemed like the more subscribers motherfuckers be having, the lamer they be and the faker. Yeah, man. It's like now you just chasing a certain criteria to get these views and shit. Like, and shout out to Ray Ray, but fuck Ray Ray too.
Fuck Ray Ray.
Hey, I'm gonna send my first shot at Ray Ray for this just short ass. But
the 4-inch assassin.
You feel me? Nah, for real though. But shout out to my mans. But Ray Ray got me on this YouTube and stuff, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still iffy on it because I'm just feeling like, I don't know if I want to get on here. We start getting a bunch of subs, a bunch of views, and I'm not gonna change the way I am, bro. That whole canceling shit, how they try to cancel people nowadays and shit, I will be canceled. I have
cancel this. Oh,
for real though, because like I said, I'm gonna stand on my beliefs. Like I'm telling you, I'm not going to deny it. I got very radical mind state according to some people, which I'm okay with. But I have reasoning behind anything I say. I don't want people thinking I just say shit to be saying shit. Like I can explain it to you, give you details. Here, go look at this. This is the proof of that. You feel me? I'll give you a crazy one real quick. I don't think Hitler was that bad.
I can agree. Well, first off, as far as
saying he wasn't that bad in the terms of did he kill you for sure, yeah. But I mean, how today they take it is, oh, if you're a Nazi, that means you hate black people. Listen, I'm not being funny here, but Africa is really close to fucking Germany, and they ain't never bombed African shit. They bombed London. They bombed fucking Russia. A bunch of white people for real. Like, I'm not being funny. They didn't. Matter of fact, and I'm not being for again. Like I research shit. Like you can't just tell me anything. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody in the world can tell me something, but I'm gonna be like, all right, let me go do some back searching to see, you know what I'm saying, if everything correlates with that. Like, bro, getting back to old school days biographies. Y'all remember Jesse Owens?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, he the dude that won gold over there in Germany, right?
Right.
Now, if you watch the video, I mean the movie that they made over here about him, if y'all remember, like once he won the gold, he was mad and all. Like Hitler was mad, like flogging, you know what I'm saying? He was talking ill about him. You feel me? Like, so at first that was my mindset on it. You feel me? I read Jesse Owens' autobiography. Okay. Jesse Owens' autobiography said, man, him and Hitler shook hands, had a talk, exchanged thoughts, and all bunch of shit. Then he said he came back over here to America, and they wouldn't even let him in the White House after he won gold for them. He said,
Damn.
as far as he said, I've been around the world at this point, and the only true racist people I've seen is here in the American government.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
So
that
that's
is
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying. I mean, it's a lot of shit portrayed to us that I'm not saying Hitler ain't a bad dude. I'm saying like how they be portraying him as, oh, he hated black people. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. You feel me? Like,
right. Hitler just had structure and order. He was just really pro German. I can accept this, that, the other, and the third. But what are my people doing? What am I? It's kind of weird because he was actually I forgot where he was from, but he's not
no, he Jewish himself.
right. And
He's
but the other thing too, as far as like the blonde hair, blue eyes, and you look at Hitler, it's like nah, but
he don't even. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of shit that they give us that's scripted, but like, if you can read, if like books is my favorite thing to do, bro. That's what I'm saying. I search for knowledge. I search for truth. Like, I can accept a man's word. However, I get more enjoyment out of just finding finding the truth of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that listen, when it comes to that, like I said, he's a fucked up person still. Don't get me fucked up. I just don't like how it's like they try to make it seem like, oh, we hate black people because he hated black people. No, you just hate black people. Like, which is cool. Like, that's why, and that's why I was even saying earlier, I may prefer the 50s over now because
don't forget that there always has to be an antagonist for there to be war. If there's not an antagonist, there can't be war. And don't forget that the American government makes a lot of money off of war. Right now, there's no war. So what's happening? The tanks, the guns, the jets, all this, they're just sitting down in the corner.
They didn't gave Syria, ain't that where the not Syria, Ukraine? They didn't gave Ukraine billions of dollars in the last like 5 years. Bro.
Yeah.
People over here dying and fucking starving, and they giving Austrian. I mean, fucking. I keep saying Austrian, but they giving fucking. They giving fucking Ukraine trees of dollars and shit, bro. And it's a whole game.
Well, you heard of? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
No, you heard about how Israel now passed a law for the draft where I believe it was like devout Jews or what have you. I just forgot the actual terminology. Everybody getting drafted. Them cats were throwing up protest signs and the whole nine.
Man, listen, bro. I don't.
Hey, come on, man.
Okay,
they want all the benefits, but without putting in that work.
No wild shit. But going back to this man, right? Again, it's a book called I can't remember what the fuck it's called because it's in German. It's some hard to say ass shit. The whole German language sounds like you're throwing up. I'm not gonna lie. Where like split and flogging, like oh god, it's crazy. But it was a book talking about like why he was against like Jewish people, and I'm not gonna lie, like.
Oh, you're talking about Mein Kampf?
Yes. Yeah.
Autobiography.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The Hitler's. Yeah. My struggle. That's what Mein Kampf means.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Listen. Jewish people. First of all, me personally, I study etymology. If nobody understands what etymology is, it's the the true meaning of words, like literally where a word begins. Because words we use today, like how they always say, your grandparents probably told you, your words are powerful. Be careful what you
Mm-hmm.
say. You know what I'm saying? Because your words do
Especially
mean something.
witches.
Yeah. And even down to like how we use words today, we'll use them one way thinking it's this way, but it's still you'll be amazed how close we still using it for what it began in the basic, in the very
Mm-hmm.
beginning. So anyway, but Hitler was talking about Jews, Jewish people in specific. He didn't fuck with them because they weren't real Jews. And again, just etymology, words, definitions, meaning. Ish is an adjective. It means to a extent, but not fully. So even by their name, they're telling you like we're not Jews. We follow their religion of Jews. They're not the
Exactly.
Jews. So when we talk about like Israel today, we forget that they gave that land literally to those people. Those people are
Mm-hmm.
called Anastasi Jews. They're native to Europe. They have no African lineage. But when Hitler lost in all this, their main setup was to give them this land in Africa. However, going back to with Hitler, just why he said he didn't like them, it was because, no offense, what people say they do now. Like a lot of them were controlling things in the world. You got to understand they had the Warsaw Ghetto at that time. It was literally the poorest area in the world. He was
Don't
tired of getting
forget.
fucked up like that by these people that ain't even their people. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget who's in charge of Disney right now.
Mm,
Don't
hey,
forget.
Hey, they'll consider you a golem. You know what I'm
man.
saying? Them cats,
Ah,
they have
my ring.
golem is like it's Jewish for like you less than, like you just like a
Mm,
peon basically.
a peasant.
Yeah, yeah, if that, you know what I mean. They also said, I was looking at something and they were saying like, hey, give or take 30 some odd years or whatever, black folks will be considered the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? With all everything that's going on now, and it's like there's no order. There's just no order.
Nah, we
You
gotta
know?
we have to save ourselves. I hate to say it
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. But financially, everything, there's no look. Did you see that BET shit? I didn't watch it, but
Terrible.
absolutely.
It's owned by white people.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
and basically the only thing
They
that they can
know.
compare it to is the Boondocks when they had the lady there. It's like, "Oh, we got to kill the black race. It's not happening fast enough, So
Not fact.
look, it's the real deal. It's like now all of a sudden, like I said, diseases and STDs, through the roof. And a lot of ass eating.
Mm,
Cats are just
that
eating ass recklessly. They are recklessly eating ass.
know who you eat that ass from.
And nothing in bitches raw,
Mm,
and then not being there. That's what the breakdown of the family is. You don't
that is.
you don't have a father there, a real man. I
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't say a father, but a real man to be there and to
Mm-hmm.
guide
To
and
teach
raise.
you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Not fact.
Without that, you're lost because you take on the feminine traits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A man is filled with logic. A woman is filled with emotions. I do not care. You see a broad out here that wants to be a firefighter, wants to be a police officer, wants to be a fucking what was it?
Assassin.
Going into the military and stupid shit. Manly jobs. It's like, yo, you wasting my time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. I don't want no butch. I don't want no bull dagger.
Man,
Like,
look, I'll be honest. I don't hear what I say. I don't care if you do, because I think it's always exceptions to the rule, right? Like, I think I ain't being funny. I don't believe in pushing like gay pride like that, right? But I'm not against you being gay. I just don't like you trying to push it in people's face.
yeah,
Like, it's
don't
okay.
yeah,
That's
don't try to and try to push that upon me or try to, sway. No, get the fuck up out of here, man.
that's the main issue that I've had with
But that's
Disney.
That's what they're doing with the kids.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. Disney is forcing it to a point that you saw Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear, you like, wait, what? What? This is kids that are watching you. Can't you just show like a normal family? We don't see no more family hardly. So
nah,
let the kids, at
You
least
got
on a
hoes.
kids movie, show those kids what a real family should have been. Because a lot of us, we didn't have it. KT didn't have it. I didn't have it. Well, a lot of us were raised by our mothers because our parents are like you were saying a little while ago. D1, they're sperm donors, right? They did the job. They got her. Oh, you're pregnant. Oh, I'm gonna leave. Yo, and there's something that's fucked up here in Puerto Rico. For those who don't know it, over here in Puerto Rico, if you get a bride and your girlfriend pregnant, you get on a plane, you go to the States. Puerto Rico is a colony of the United States. For the people that do not know that, we all found
Yeah.
out with Hurricane Maria. The fucked up thing is, this dude gets on a plane, goes to Florida. Oh, we can't get in charge. We can't get him. He can pay the pension if he wants to. It's not obligated because he's out of Puerto Rico, but we're still fucking part of the United States. So this is giving men the opportunity to just do the thing, get on a plane, get the fuck away, and leave their kids starving, homeless, and that's the shit is happening in Puerto Rico. For those that don't know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's pretty much anywhere else also, but you know, Puerto Rico
I was about to say shit. My dad was living in the same city.
oh
Yeah.
fuck, that's
Nah, but
that's
for real,
fucked up.
I ain't even gonna deny it. The whole thing I would say is everybody need to really start being smarter. At least when
Yeah,
it comes to contraception, definitely. Like
yeah.
it's on the man for you being a piece of shit. However, it's also on women because they like not shit motherfuckers.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
like ancient niggas. They like broke. And then when they after you know they going after prison dudes. You know, you got a successful guy out here, worked hard, et cetera, et cetera. You know, when you see these interviews, these street interviews, would you take a doctor, you know, or you know, someone well respected within the community, or would you go with the drug dealer? Fuck that, I'll go with the drug dealer. I like living dangerous. Okay. But then when you turn about, I say maybe in your 30s, mid 30s, if you know, if by then, if you ain't had like about a football team full of kids,
you know what's the problem now? For real. They understand by 30 that they washed. So now they just get dick.
Hey,
whatever gonna let them hit, they gonna give it to them.
I be looking at some of these commercials right now. These are young girls now, right? Advertising whatever, shampoos or whatever. But you know, when you smile, now when you young, you know, you shouldn't have any kind of creases or anything. You know what I'm saying? Because you still young, vibrant, you know, your body still has like, you know,
growing
fat. Yeah, it has fat in the face, you know, etc. Like you just have that youthful glow. Why is it that this new age that's here, they're looking old? Look at their faces. Look how they got frown lines. Look at how all that, because they out here getting doped up on prescription meds, taking you know, whatever, alcohol, drug, honey packs with Henny. And yo, man, come on, man. Come on. You can't be serious right now. It ain't shit wrong with you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know, how if you a young man and you're virile, you know what I'm saying? You out there, you know, you ain't got no problem getting wood and taking another pound town. But why are you out here taking all these damn Viagras and Cialises and honey packs and gas station dick pills and shit? You throwing your whole natural balance completely off.
But I gotta be strong.
I'm about to say,
so now you have no other way to please that broad but to go out there and eat that ass.
You got
exactly. Like, let me do this for you.
Everything is you know leading back up to ass because everybody you know seems to like this.
To like it. Yeah.
AEC. God.
The AEC. Yeah.
Oh no.
XCC AEC.
Off with a little bit of AEC stories, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, I got.
Oh, the one's gonna keep us here for an hour and a half.
No, I. I'm a.
No, but
I ain't drinking, so I ain't. You know, I'm all right.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, bro. I think that shit go back to just what we have as influences. You feel me? Like,
yeah, but you know what? All right. Look,
look,
back in the day, it was
on the bitch, like
bitches were cleaner back in the day. I'm not saying they were that much, but see, what I'm trying to say is like They weren't. How
No,
could
they
I say
had
this?
respect.
Yeah, because if you look back at like say like the Freaknik days, you know what I'm saying? When bras wasn't out here wearing wigs and weaves and fake eyelashes and the nails and
Mhm.
all that, women were actually doing a lot of dancing. If you ever look at old school videos,
Mhm.
they're
Yeah.
always moving
Cabaret
around, they're
shit.
dancing, they were fit, they were toned. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like if they had a thickness to them, they were still toned. Like they didn't have lunch lady arms. You know what I'm saying? They,
Mhm.
you
Muscle
know,
woman
they
like Ray
Nah,
Ray likes.
nah. Look, here I'm gonna be real, right?
go ahead.
They did have them, but here's what I'm gonna say
It
about
was
any bitch.
rare though.
Now look,
Mhm.
the thing about them bitches back then, period, was no matter how they looked, they had respect. You don't.
Yeah.
No offense, no,
Mhm.
no. I'm not trying to be on no body shaming, but if you had a girl back in the day, in the '90s, and they weighing 250, they not out here really talking about and you 5'4", talking about I'm a bad bitch. I get what I deserve. I get what I want.
Mhm.
That's what I deserve. Like that's
Yeah.
what girls are do now, and it's
They
because
going
they
after
trying
the
to hype
physical.
themselves up.
Yeah, they going after the physical attributes versus looking at the substance and the morality of a man. You know what I mean? Like if you really digging a female or if she's really digging a dude, you looking to see what it is that they can offer. Like
Yeah.
I said, don't get involved with no female if she can't offer you anything.
You know what
You
the
know what I
really
mean?
fun
You can
thing?
fuck anything. That ain't no biggie. But if you're looking for something like, like I said, men love, women are in it for business. That's it.
Yeah. Do you
Mm,
know what the really funny thing is, D1?
mm,
Over here, at least in Latin America per se, it's
mm.
all, it's the other way around. You can look slick, hit the gym 5 times a day, go 7 days a week. You can look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his good days, and
I
they don't care, bro. They're like, do you got a Bugatti? You got a Porsche?
Yeah,
You got a Ferrari? How much money is in your bank account? Oh, you a broke mofo. I ain't gonna want you.
yeah,
So that's a really crazy thing, right? So if I would go to the States, I would have so many women that I would be sick. Because all of the women know that I'm Mr. Real No Stop Talent. I hit the gym every day. But over
Nah,
here in Latin America, it's different, man. Over here,
nah,
it's
it's
like
the
you
same
need to got
thing.
money.
It's the same
the-
thing. I'm gonna just tell you what it is. The American dudes, and I'm gonna keep it real. This an American thing. That we have a problem for real. But American dudes, like we just saying, all of them was raised by their moms, and their moms really didn't raise no. They wasn't even trying to whip their ass and be like, "Boy, man up." They was trying to coddle them and shit. They taught
yeah.
them
A
how
lot
to
of
be
coddling
females.
Yo,
and
you
and,
know
It's
and,
a
I
and,
lot of
and getting
dudes
and
out here.
getting
They
checks.
they not they don't have no money. They living off bitches and shit. Like, but
Yeah.
they make it seem like they got the money to get the bitches. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
you know what? A lot of bitches, like I said, a lot of bitches be like, "Oh, well, he's a project and everything." Bitch, you seen the motherfucker came from shit, ain't aspiring to be shit, and
facts.
ain't
that's
trying to be
that's
shit. You know what I mean?
that's
He already
that's the
coming to you with
difference.
like 4 or 5 different kids with 18 different baby mamas. It's like, hey,
Damn.
yo, dig, man. And so now while you at work breaking your ass with 1 or 2 jobs, you know what I mean? This cat at home playing Xbox or PlayStation or whatever,
Facts.
calling up different bitches, fucking
Facts.
on them. You know what I'm
Facts. And
saying?
y'all
They
Drinking
been
getting
drinking the
knocked up.
Caprice.
Yeah, and next thing you know, after them broads had babies, well, the woman is so quote unquote invested in that. I mean, where's she gonna go? Because meanwhile, while she's there, he's like, bitch, you ain't this, bitch, you ain't shit, et cetera, et cetera. So he basically putting her down, mentally
Hmm.
abusing her. And so, after he mentally abused you to shit, hey, don't be surprised he out there slapping the fuck out of her, beating on her
Hmm.
ass. Now here it is. Kids see that. These little boys, they see that, hey, mom, she don't had like about 12 different dudes. I guess that's what I need to be doing.
nah
You know what I
facts.
mean?
Yeah,
Then the
you
girl
gotta.
see it, then the girl will see it and be like, oh, well, mom getting slapped up, and pimp slapped and all that by different cats. So I guess I need to be up in
Nah,
line for that.
bro. I know
They
girls
have
who
no
literally
kind
done
of real
told.
example.
Bro, I
Huh?
done had girls who done told me out their mouth. They really like, and I'm talking about I treated them good, all types of shit. Like what you said though, you can't fix a broken bitch for real sometimes.
Mm-mm.
But goddamn, I done had some little project bitches. There's good girl. They just fucked up mentally because they're broken. But
Hmm.
goddamn, they done
Hmm.
told me, bro, I thought you didn't love me because you didn't hit me. Like,
yeah,
if you really
I've heard
cared
that.
about
I've heard
me,
that
you
many
right now.
times.
For
And I'm
real.
like, God damn.
Females
That's it.
still in that
That's it.
mind though. Like they done seen their mamas get beat on and then stay with the
Yeah.
dudes and the dudes be with them for years. And then they done went through relationships like that of their own. So they felt like that's really a, you know what I'm
Shades of
saying?
gray
Like
shit.
a way of
And that,
love type shit. Like people so fucked up in the mind on accident. They don't. I think that's why I said, me personally, I look at the world. I know I look at the world very differently from most people because, like, I understand what's right and wrong, and I understand what people be doing right and wrong. But I also can't fault people when they do like shit sometimes because I understand you don't know better. It's like they say,
Mm-hmm.
God protect babies and fools. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Exactly.
forget it's we don't even say the words common sense anymore because it's not common anymore. It's more
Mm-hmm.
fools than anything. So it's like I be so disappointed, but I also be like, well, shit, I know they
What
don't
can
know
you
no better.
expect?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like,
What can you expect?
that's why I don't have no kids. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't find the right one. I mean, there was good. You know, don't get me wrong. I mean, I was out there fucking, but I
yeah,
mean, like but I wasn't hoeing either. But at the same token, it's like I know you ain't shit.
yeah, nah,
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like, why the fuck am I even gonna set myself up? You gonna try to line me up,
Nah, I
or
keep it
Mm-hmm.
you?
real with
I had a couple of bros try to say that I was. Look, I'm hitting you straight up with rubbers the whole entire time,
you.
and
Yeah,
you saying I knocked you up, bitch. You was just drunk the
No.
other day telling me the motherfucker had you behind the goddamn club, with your drawers down. You know, and he was banging the shit out of you while you was leaning up against the dumpster. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you're
Get
like,
the fuck up out of here.
you had to take her to Marie's. And the kid is not D1s.
No,
Mhm.
nah, and I'm
Straight
like,
to
what?
Maury.
You crazy as hell.
Yeah.
You know, hey, nah, hey,
I ain't gonna
I paid
deny.
for many abortions, yo, because I knew they weren't mine.
I
But they were
paid for
trying to
many
put that
abortions.
on me, and I'm like, nah, you can't, you're not even, you don't even hold yourself to a standard where you can say, hey, I know who this is or whatever. Nah, you want to lean on me. Negative. We'll take care of
when
that. We do
when
this
she's
the
not
easy way or
strong.
the hard way.
See, I
What you
I
mean the
learned the
easy way or the
hard way.
hard way? I said the easy way is just taking you to the clinic. The hard way is, well, you got to deal with this wire hanger I got.
Nah,
So,
I learned the hard way, and it wasn't even a
hey,
while. Hey, look, I will admit, I was a whore at one point. Like
young
purely
dreads.
facts. You're right. That's always been my. Cause I'm not gonna deny it. Like I was a shy kid. Cause I was like real smart in like a real dangerous place. So you can't show you smart. You know what I'm saying? Like you start using too many big words and shit. Now motherfuckers get mad and they
Mm-hmm.
try to for real to get crazy. Like just knowing people's ideology type shit, like how they think and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
You keep quiet.
I ain't
I,
even keep quiet. I just a little. I study the situation before I speak. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
if you hopping into something trying to play cool and you don't even know what the fuck going on, you'll
You're gonna
get
get your
fucked up.
ass whooped.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? For
the
real.
fuck you talking about?
Now work because everybody ain't playing. You feel me? Like everybody not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not really. I ain't saying they ain't trying to be your mans, but everybody ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? Some
Mm-hmm.
people really got them. They looking for victims. You know what I'm saying? That's just
yeah,
how life is sometimes. Like, but um that whole thought process, bro, just made me really realize, like, people would have their own things, right? Like, people would have. Fuck it, I'm gonna let it go. I ain't even go because I'm about to
Let it
go into a whole nother other
go.
topic, and I had to
Let
remember
it
I'm on the fucking
go.
show.
There's no chapters.
Yeah. Nah. It's no chapters. However, I still don't want to veer off too crazily in the other because we done went all the way over the world at this point for real. But
and still ain't
Come
even
to San
like,
focused on
Diego.
what everybody want to hear is the ass eating. You know,
oh
I
yeah.
don't know how we got on that.
Now, if y'all
Yeah.
here for the ass eating, don't worry. We got ass eating ghost stories at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's how we
excuse
finish
me.
The
every
X
episode.
Files.
We're gonna dedicate the last 10 minutes for ass eating.
Mm.
Mm. 10 minutes.
Nah,
That's
but
140
if
for
you
Kate
eating
for
ass, that
D1.
means you got an open mind because you got an open
Definitely.
cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all like some thoughts up in here. I know y'all like to
Yeah.
think game
They
and
write.
thinking.
They're gonna write it down for the next time they with their girl. They'll be like,
Chat room,
KT
y'all can
said
put in what
this.
y'all want in there to hear any kind of discussions on any kind of ass eating, I guess, for these two cats to answer because they seem to be prolific in that. You know, I'm just here to
He's the
expound my
financial
thoughts.
officer.
Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
just here to.
He's the father of AEC.
He supports the organization.
He puts the money in it.
I mean, I, you could turn a bitch out now. You know what I'm saying? But then that's when it becomes a problem. Because it's
you
like
definitely can't be turning hoes out. It's a bad thing.
But what I'm saying is like if all right, if a female, you can fuck anybody. You can fuck a broad. That ain't no biggie. But if the broad really digging you and she digging your game, and I'm not saying game like, yo, baby, I'm this, that, the other, third, whatever. But I mean, she
Who
just
you
like
are.
your personality. She
Mhm.
likes everything about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can have your way with her and she will stalk you. It's not intentional. It's just that's just the way it is because she's that into you. And you have to establish, boundaries and rules and guidelines. Like, look here, you know what I mean? Like, I know how to conduct myself. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, a lot of females they have a hypergamous mindset. So I'm with this guy, and he's doing right by me, et cetera, et cetera. But I think there's somebody can offer me something more. That's why you see the divorce rate so high. You see the divorce rates is usually the women that are divorcing the man.
80%.
Exactly. He's a
and then when they get with the dude that they were cheating with, they're like, nah, I don't want you. She don't threw her whole life away.
Bro, I watched the video.
I divorced my wife. Fuck that bitch. But I'm just saying,
he did it before her. He's like, I know what you're gonna do. I'm gonna do it first.
You could talk all that shit, but I like, okay, bitch, I got you. Bing, that's it. You know what I mean? I paid. It was 600, and she didn't want to sign the paper, so I had money on hand, and I went and paid 6, 7, 8, so it was like 800. I was like, here you go, man. I thought,
Nah, that's a cheap cost for peace of mind.
Yeah, and fuck them. I don't give a shit. See, bitch, you'll never know who the fuck I'm fucking or nothing like that. But you coming at me, telling me, what you want another nigga? Okay, well, go get with him.
Not
I don't. What?
No,
that's what you. I'm not gonna put any. I'm not gonna.
You don't have respect
for
yourself, much less me. The fuck having respect for me. You if you put yourself out there, you don't have respect for yourself.
Yep.
So it's like, okay, cool, and you can be that. I'm not trying to change nobody. I can't influence nobody to think and
I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here.
You do what you do. You just ain't doing that around me. That's it. Now you want to talk, or like really ain't. I'm not here to be your fucking unpaid therapist.
Slave, nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look here, we fucking or what? We ain't fucking. Okay, call up your sister or call up your friends. I'll fuck on them, and then when you ready to fuck, then we can fuck. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, shit. I ain't got time. Bro, I just know how to. I just know what to say to get get the fuck out of here.
That's why
to get his AEC.
That is a bitch that I would never AEC. After hearing what I heard, and no. Some look, I'm explaining this to you. A female has to really, really prove herself worthy of your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has to prove herself. You know what I mean? If she ain't proving herself, it's like, why am I'm only gonna go but so hard or so limited with you? Because I'm not gonna set myself up. Bitch, I already know what you about. So, fuck that. You know what I mean? I'll be all right. Don't worry about who I'm fucking with. I'm just not with you like that. Yeah. I'll fuck you. I just won't fuck with you, if that makes any sense.
You'll fuck around.
I'll fuck on you. I'll fuck you. But I'm not going to fuck with you, meaning like I'm not investing my time. I'm not going to give you my ear. I'm not going to give you no advice. I'm not going to, no. Every broad that I've ever messed with, they were at a certain level. When I was done, when it was over with, they were up that much higher because of the shit that I've shared with them. From an emotional standpoint, you know, like
Knowledge.
thinking, knowledge, financial, any and everything. How the fuck it, bitch? You the one, you know, everybody this, you know, all this strong, independent women and shit, but you know absolutely nothing. You know, when you with a real man, you know what I'm saying, that knows how the shit is done out here, and you see yourself elevating, you know what I mean? Now all of a sudden you letting it go to your head. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this isn't, you know, I'm not here to, you know.
If a bitch let it go to her head, then it never really was about you. See, I ain't
Exactly.
gonna lie.
Exactly.
I go at least 2 months before I fuck a girl. Like,
oh
and
yeah,
it ain't even no bullshit because like that's why I said I've been a whore. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just because I mean you live in Winston D1, you know there's plenty of bitches out there.
there's plenty out here.
Like, bro, and I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you could really smack them hoes down with the. I was shit. I'm not gonna deny it to you. Like, I was really slanging Wang all through the city, bro. I done had so many.
Yo, but you know what? Hey, look at man.
But the
I
whole
heard
thing is,
about
after I got out
Winston
that phase,
State,
I
man.
started, bro. After I got that phase, I really started realizing like I was really trying to fuck my way out of my emotions. Like, I was so fucked up.
You was grudge fucking.
Yeah.
You
Like,
grudge fucking. You
I'm
angry when you fucking.
fucked up as a person because I had a fucked up life at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
because you got nothing else better going for yourself, and you're like, fuck these bitches, fuck these hoes. You're not looking,
nah,
you're not being
even,
introspective within yourself.
I ain't got nothing. It ain't even that I ain't got nothing better going. It's really that I felt like I ain't get the love I wanted. Like,
right. Well, I mean, you know, like I said, it's not literal, like in terms of like, oh, you know, broke, dusty, et cetera, but you know, you didn't have nothing going in terms of like, you know, experiencing what true love is from your parents. You see what I'm saying, or from those that you would expect.
Myself.
Right. You see what I'm saying, and if you don't have that, you know, you don't have nothing. You're frustrated, so now you're grudge fucking. I heard about Winston-Salem back in the day, man. Winston-Salem State. How cats was like flaming, yo. AIDS was at an all-time high.
I lived at Winston-Salem State when I was 15. Like, for real, because my grandmother gave up custody to me when I was like 12 or 13. And I ain't gonna lie, I was just out here being like, that's why she gave up custody to me. When I was 12 or 13, I was already in the streets. Like, I mean, fully in the streets. I'm shooting at people. I'm selling dope. I'm not gonna lie. And she just told me, look, you think you grown? I'm gonna let you be grown. So I had this bitch, and she went to state. I was up there living in the dorm. I even went to the classes sometimes. Like, hey, listen to me, D1. I swear to God, you can go right there up there now to the dormitorium. Like, when they have classes, just go sit in the classroom. I guarantee they won't say anything like the teacher, because like so many students, like it might be hella students there every day, but it's people who definitely skip like on like basically half the fucking semester, for real. You feel me? So
damn,
for real. So they legitimately like don't know who the fuck students.
Huh? I heard about all that shit, and hoes was out there. They was fucking you know, football teams, whatever. Don't be one of them Q dogs or one of them other ones. You know, they giving it up to them too.
Bro, the shit I've seen in life. That's why I said, hey, at first as a child, like I said, that shit younger, I was going through it, but I also realized like surviving it was really a blessing because it gave me a lot of experience. Like, I done definitely seen shit like that for firsthand. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I done seen wild shit up there at state. Don't get started on the fucking when you join the fraternities. I forgot what the shit's called when they do like all the hazing shit.
Yeah.
The cum shit.
Bro, I'm talking about no bullshit. They had a crackhead bitch come up there one time and the niggas had to lick on it. Like to get in the frat.
Man.
I'm for real. Like a
no. I hear what you're saying. No,
bro, it's crazy shit going on there, and I be real with you. Like, even how we was talking about like people being fucked up in the mind, money done really fucked us up, bro. That seemed like that's everybody pursuit. You feel me? Like relationships, everything. It's about some money, like, and that's when we really gotta throw that shit away. Even when it comes down to relationships, like I was about to say, bro, I think relationships is more like, look, you as a female, you nurture, you take care of the house. Me as a male, I provide and teach you. And I ain't saying I provide you with just finances. I provide you with the knowledge to be able to take care of yourself. Even if I couldn't, you get what I'm saying? Like, That's what we
Learn.
need to get back to more. Because when it comes to this whole money, even like, and I'm just tying that back to the Q dog shit, because it's like that's what these motherfuckers was doing that for. They understand, like, okay, I get in this fraternity, bro. Now people gonna look out for me because they the brotherhood. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, you get wild connections from a fraternity. I'm not gonna lie, you feel me? Like,
And you ain't
but
gotta know a damn thing about what it is that you're going for. You just on there on the
no,
strength of.
I was
Mm-hmm.
about to say,
Sign
bro,
the
you
dot.
can literally pop up at a place like, shit, I'm a science engineer. Like, nigga,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't graduate for that. Yeah, but my man's a Q dog. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Like,
And you in there.
yeah, just put you in the joint real quick. So it's like,
Mm.
man, motherfuckers will really do some crazy shit to get some money, man. And I ain't with that. Hey, that's what's fucking us all up. We even teaching our
Mm-hmm.
kids that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't teaching our kids how to be moralful. We teaching them how to be moral lessons, saying, hey, focus on yourself and get some money. That's how you gonna be happy in life. But
You seen how that what was it? It was a black chick. I forgot where she was, but she's I think a lawyer. No, she's a judge. She's a judge. My bad. She's a judge.
oh, the one in Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah, and got arrested with the cops and everything.
Facts.
And you see the
The
gutter
fuck?
mouth coming out on that bitch, and I'm
Not
like,
fact.
God damn, ho.
Bro, listen to me though. That's just that's again, I ain't gonna blame a fool for being a fool. Why should I be mad at her when every day is judges doing that? And I ain't even
Hmm.
gonna make that a black or white thing. I'm just saying that's where that's the like,
It's about principle.
you feel me? Like, listen, people don't go for judges to handle justice. They go to
Mm-hmm.
be judges to handle politics, to
Hmm.
get in a
Yep.
place of position. You know what I'm saying? So all those people feel entitled. She not the only judge that had been pulled over. She just the only one that got arrested because I guess maybe she was already talking shit to the wrong officer. You get what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
that ain't, I ain't mad at her, bro. That, I bet you everybody around her. She was a part of a district. It was hella judges in that district. I guarantee ain't none of them reported her before. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And what about the other broad? She's a mayor.
oh
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
you
up
know,
in like Michigan.
yeah.
Yeah, but even same thing, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, bro.
It's like
Motherfuckers
cats
is out
want
here.
to be scammed, man. They want to be scammed. They,
Politics is a scam.
yeah.
Politics the biggest
That's like your
scam
boy
America ever
Umar
created.
or Tariq Nasheed. You know, just it's come on, man.
Nah, facts. I ain't
It's
even gonna lie. I don't watch dude, but I watched him one time and I was just like, this nigga tripping.
yeah, yeah, they both are. You know what I
Like, bro,
mean? One is
my
taking
thing
like
is,
an eternity to build a school. The other one, oh, I'm gonna build a museum. All he did was build a nightclub.
facts. I mean, bro, even beyond that, this my thing be for real. Like, all these people be talking, they don't be having no real solution. Like,
Mm-mm,
bro, I'm not being funny, bro. School ain't no goddamn solution.
mm-mm.
How you talking
Mm-hmm.
about you trying to change the black race and you gonna make one school in Delaware, nigga?
Look
Who
at
the fuck in Delaware that's black for real? Like, I ain't being funny. Like, come on, bro, that ain't helping nothing. And Tariq
no.
talking about a museum, that's not gonna help you. Hey, I'm telling you, my plan will always be land. If I ever got like, if I ever had like, fuck it, if I just had $2 million, I ain't gonna lie, I live in West Virginia also because the land here cheap. This the third cheapest state land wise. I'm actually
Mm-hmm.
looking at 40 acres of land right now. I'm about to buy them for $20,000.
Not
So
bad.
I'm
Okay.
saying, nigga, if I had like 10 million, I'm not going to deny it to you. I would literally buy land, and I've already had this plan in my mind. So pardon me, but uh, for real, if I did was able to do that, I would literally allow people to come stay here for free. However, the concept would be us going back in time almost, because I would make it, we don't accept money. You only accept bartering and trade.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So barter and
Back in
trade,
You help
and
me, I
back
besides
help
in the
that,
you.
if
day.
you don't work,
Yep.
you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
you need to plant your own crops. Like, you need to do this, that, and the third. We'll teach you the things that you don't understand how to do. However, that's what we need to do. Like, because like,
Mm-hmm.
once we, if we did that, right, we could literally now the extra corn and crops that we have, guess what? The people outside want to buy those. And guess
Mm-hmm.
what? We may not use that over here, but when you go out there, you can use that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, that's, it's the same way of working for any other country. I don't even care if it's a part of America. I would still do it in that way, just because that actually would get us off of that money bullshit. We'll get back to our morals, and we'll get back to just doing what's right and wrong over what'll lead to me getting paid better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the key, man. That's the key. But a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people just lost sight of it, and especially today, I was never a tight pants wearer. I
Fuck
was
no.
never a sagging motherfucker. No, I
I
wasn't doing
can't
none
cap.
of that
I
shit.
am sometimes. I am sometimes.
No, I'll say, if it happens, like if I happen to drop some weight or what have you, you know what I mean? But I mean, I'm not intentionally going out here with my whole ass hanging out
Nah, hell
in
nah,
draws, like I'm not like that, you
nah.
know
I
what I
ain't
mean?
90.
But
I ain't got my pants sagging like a 90s rapper. That's wild.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, hey man, nah, I
Nah, you gotta
have
have some
some
class
respect
with
for
yourself,
yourself,
but
man.
I give a small sag. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah,
don't buy.
the balls gotta breathe.
Yeah, you feel me?
He's like, fuck it.
Hey, I ain't gonna
I,
lie. You gotta do a
huh?
little bit of it. However, I just realized we ain't been on here for an hour and some change.
Yeah.
Get this last 10 minutes on for that AEC
All right, here we
ghost
go.
spot. I mean ghost stories.
All right.
um,
Okay.
D1, you start off because we know you got some story to
yeah, we
tell.
know you got the classics, D1.
You definitely. You got the
Well,
1950
all right.
stories.
So not that old, man. All right. So all right. It was two joints that I was going to. Now we call them go-go bars.
Damn.
I guess what you call them strip clubs. All right. So
Nah, that's DC
one,
shit.
huh?
That's like DC shit. Go
Yeah.
bar. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Hmm.
it was actually that was a because they were go-go girls.
Oh, word.
All right. So
Yeah.
which is basically your strippers or whatever. So
Facts.
Hmm.
let's see. Which one I'm gonna go with. All right. Well, first off, I
Which
just want
one?
to let you know. All right, y'all seen Belly, right?
Uh-huh.
Facts.
All right. You know the part where they were in the club and they had the shootout. It was a gas station across the corner.
Yeah.
All right, that's Irvington. That the name of that place is actually called World Paradise. It's no longer there. But back in the day, it was jumping. The Parkway was right there. 78 wasn't too far. That's Irvington. Now down the street, it was another place called the Dollhouse.
Mm.
So
No house.
went up in there, mind you, I was mad young. So this the chick was feeling me. She had a banging body. So she wanted to fuck. All right, well, whatever, let's go. So we left, went to the hotel. And the bitch went in there, showered and everything. I strapped up.
Dun, dun,
She turned that ass up. I
dun,
went
dun.
in like dun dun dun. Now on the backstroke, it was like an odor hit me. My shit was like, my shit.
Oh
Yo,
no.
the odors out of
No.
that mother. Yes. I
No.
said,
That's a
"Oh my
no-no.
god!" I was like, so when she left, because I was like, so I came
You're
up
like,
with
we
something.
came for something. We came for something. Yeah.
Yeah, I went in that bathroom as hot as I could get the water, man, and tolerated, washing quite thoroughly and vigorously, yo. Even though I had a rubber on, I didn't know what that was, man. I said, my God. So now, that was my first introduction to stank pussy. I
Dang.
said,
No, that's
thank
not.
God I had
Nah.
on a fucking rubber. So,
Nah.
yeah, it was rough. Hey, man,
Should have took the AEC route.
huh?
Yep.
Well, no, I did what? No, I ain't eating no, 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 no. I
Hey,
mean, my
nah.
God,
I give
that
you. I give mines for real. For real. I
Mhm.
keep my first experience.
okay. You go right
Mm,
ahead there, sir.
mm.
Hey, nah, for real. I can't even deny it. I'm not gonna put the girl on blast. Like, go say her
Oh
name.
shit, I had one better.
Oh.
Listen,
Oh no,
hold up,
go
before
ahead.
you even start, I was drunk as hell. Right, this is my
Okay.
first piece now. I was so drunk, man. So my boy, rest in peace. He was down there. He was we was all tore up. So I'm up there. I'm just so fucked up, right? So I'm up there, palming that ass, and somehow, some way, my finger found a hole. I ain't know what it
Oh
was,
shit!
right? So, and she was,
Wrong hole.
doing a little moan and all that. And so she's like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get freshened up, and we gonna okay. So, I'm like, man, I must have did something. Man, I went, oh god damn. I went out there and I slipped my finger. I almost fell the fuck out. I didn't know I had my finger up her ass, So yeah, man.
Hey,
God
Shit
damn.
you
happens.
gotta start somewhere.
Gotta
Yeah,
start
that's how the
somewhere.
AEC stars. That's how the AEC stars.
You gotta start somewhere, my guy. I ain't even mad at you.
Man, go ahead, man.
No, but my first time, bro, I'm gonna keep it hot with you, right? I'm it's this girl that I had. I'll be honest, she's really my first girlfriend. You feel me? So like,
okay.
I really liked her though.
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, I done smacked cheek a couple times, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now this one time though, I don't know what happened though. Like this like the quickest I ever nutted in life. Like I may have nutted in like 4 pumps type shit. I don't even know how it happened
Damn.
for real. Like it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So goddamn, but I ain't gonna lie. Even as a young buck, I was always a nasty motherfucker. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap. I'm the type like in the middle of fucking, I literally just pull out and like start licking the bitch coochie type shit.
Oh
So
shit. Yeah. That's how you make them be like, oh my god,
It's
you're the
like
best.
the birth of a porn star.
yeah, professional. But so bro, I ain't gonna lie. When I bust, I'm like, oh shit. So at first I try to play it off. I'm like, damn. I start looking at cat and shit. My shit getting back, but I'm like, I ain't there yet. I'm like, bro, I can't keep doing this. You feel me? Because I done seen the nut already one time. I was just looking the coochie. I'm like, nah, I can't keep doing that. So I'm like, what can I do? You feel me? I can't throw in half meat type shit. You know, I can't throw in the gummy worm. That's gonna make me look crazy in these streets.
AEC.
So I'm like, on God, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to just lick the cheek. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, gave it a couple Slurpees. I ain't gonna count the way she was moaning. I was like, my shit got back right. Hey,
Yeah.
inserted.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. D1, that shit works. That shit works. My
Well, I
first
mean,
time was
a lot of bitches like getting fucked in the ass.
no,
Oh yeah,
this is
I'll be honest.
Dino.
Everyone do.
Yeah.
That's a funny thing, right? I know a lot that don't like that shit. They're like that. I got this for a reason, but I know that I got one. My
They
first
say
one
that
that
until the right dude come along. They'll
yo
do
no,
anything for a certain dude.
that's a fact. The funny thing is that this one she didn't want that shit. Nah, she didn't want that shit. But I got her falling asleep. I'm like, yo, same thing that happened. Same thing like UKT. I was like, I can't do this like that. I'm gonna look bad. So I'm like, flip her over. She was like, yo, don't you stop that shit. From that day forward, it had to be both sides. If not, she get pissed the fuck off. So it works. It works. It works because they don't forget that they have certain like glands right in that area that when if you do both sides at the same time, right? One finger here, one finger there, yo, they're gonna love you to the day you die.
Nah,
Trust me.
factory.
Trust me.
Nah, factory. I ain't even gonna cap to you. Like understanding the human body kind of crazy because girls that shit can nut, bro.
Yeah,
like for
for
real.
real.
I found out like messing with a girl, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, that shit actually shit does things.
Yes.
And I ain't gonna lie, like you said, every girl may not, but like I said too, every girl will let you do it. They just it gotta be the certain dude, you feel me? Like, and I hate to say it like this, today, if you're a nigga with money, a person with money, period, a bitch will do whatever. Like, you can tell that bitch bite your toenails. She gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest.
And without washing.
For real? Oh yeah, nah, toe jam. Toe jam. I
I
need
was
to
I
pick
was
that
just
cheek with her
working.
too.
Old video game.
Damn.
But
What?
yeah,
Hey, chill. What is TTYL? I don't know what that is. TTYL. I don't know. I'm
what
sure Chill will uh inform
The
us. You
people,
know.
exactly. He will inform the people.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. Ah, man. Nah, but it was this one chick that I after I had got out my accident, I felt hard for her, man. You know,
That
but she
happens.
ended up going into the Navy. I was like, God damn. But
Oh
I mean, I was
shit,
fucking the dog shit out of her. The
baby.
absolute dog shit
oh
out of
yeah,
her.
catch you later then, Chill. It
Oh,
means
oh,
talk to
all
you
right, all
later.
right. Bet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for
man.
popping out too,
Whew,
man.
that shit there. Mm.
Talk to
I
you
tell you
later.
Yeah,
what, man. That shit there. But from that day forward, after that whole breakup and everything, she created what I am today. Everything else was
yeah.
just
Mm.
something. Everything was just something to do. That's it.
Nah,
I
She's
ain't
trying to
your
never.
find
Frank.
that replace. It
I,
happens though, right? Sometimes it's
I
like,
ain't
hey,
never. It only takes a man. You only gotta break your heart, a man's heart, one time. Take that L. Go through the pain. After that, shit.
something you over with.
Yeah, I never put yourself in that position again. Females, they do it. I don't know why, but then now I guess today's lady, they don't. They say
Respect
they don't,
themselves.
but then
Hmm.
I think they be lying. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Them bitches be falling in love with a motherfucker,
That's a fact.
and that's just it is what it is. But
It's a part of
uh,
life. We live and we
yeah.
learn.
Exactly. Living we
But
learn.
I mean to take your time there, Rosario. You keep saying what you were saying.
No, no, that's just
That
how I
was
want to
it.
tell all of y'all that are hearing this talk. This, if you have the opportunity, this is gonna be a commercial. If you have the
Ugh.
opportunity to get that girl to say yes to AEC, she will love you for the rest of your life.
That is a fact.
It's a paid programming. Trust me. Trust me. After that shit, she can't. She leaves me. Comes back every couple of months. Yo, this other guy. He don't eat my ass. He
He ain't
don't do
shit.
this like you do. He ain't shit. He got money. He got money. You a broke motherfucker, but
some
he got
some
money.
some
But
women
he don't
don't
eat
like
the ass.
He don't
some
eat
some
that.
women don't like their ass touched and shit like that.
I'm
There,
telling
until
You
you.
can
until you
squeeze
touch it.
their cheek. They squeeze their
Uh,
cheeks, but when they come around, they're like, that's exit only, and
Man,
I,
listen. I'm
that's what they
telling
always say
you,
at the
all it
beginning.
takes is the right dude. I'm trying to get off. I'm
Exactly.
trying to get off the show. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to end the show.
go ahead now.
but I want to say this for real, bro. Every girl I go for girls who are literally the complete opposite of me. Meaning, like, I smoke weed, I smoke cigarettes, um,
And
like,
she's wholesome.
yeah,
You
yeah.
drink
No,
cup.
you
You
can't. You
drink
can't
the
smoke weed.
Caprice of
You
the
can't
kids.
smoke cigarettes. You can't drink. Like, I have a literal criteria for women, but every single one of them are nice women, and then they
Mm.
allow me to spit in their mouth, and they're never the same again.
And then they go to
They
the
just
dark side.
from there. I can throw dangalang on booty cheek, all that, all that. I'm telling you. Once a girl give you her soul, put her
Mhm.
soul in your palm,
Hmm.
it's over
It's
for you.
over.
It's like clay.
Hmm. Exactly.
And on
Mold it
that
You
the way
can
note,
you want.
convert me.
I will end the show.
Yeah,
Thank you all for coming out this
yeah.
week.
All two of y'all.
Yeah, facts. All two of you. Nah, we got about six today. Which
Hey, we got
for me,
6 likes. All right. That's what's up.
yeah, and which for me, period, I ain't gonna even deny it. How I look at it, like I said, I really ain't here for like a bunch of views. Shit, I don't even
Yeah.
care. It's not like I'm making some money or something from this shit. We just here doing it and shit. I'm trying to brush up on my podcasting. As I see, I might get into this a little bit more just to give people a platform to do something. But I'm personally not worried about like if we had shit 8 or 28 million views. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it.
Hmm.
Shit, people popped out and listened to what the fuck we had to say, and that's more than.
Exactly.
I seen a comment the other day, and it really made like that'd be the best explanation of how I feel about this show. It's funny that people will say, look at this guy, he only has 10 viewers, bro. Do you know how lit you would be in a room full of 10 people?
Hmm.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in matter of fact, you got 10 people to just randomly listen to what you talking about. Like, in front of you, you would be lit. So, hey, I'm lit for all 6 to 2 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I
They say
appreciate
opposites
everybody
attract.
coming out.
Eclipse Bino, opposites will attract like a magnet.
Exactly. Like Paul Abdul.
That's definitely a fact. But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We out, man. Let me how do I do? Nah, I'm asking y'all, how do I do something?
I have to find
That's a Ray question. Ray ain't shit.
yeah.
Nah, shit, we've got to be out though. That's my fault. My apologies.
Cool.
I'm gonna play this
Peace.
outro music, so y'all got something to listen to while we dip.
There you go.
That's what I said that shit was supposed to. I had to set the play at the end, and I guess I pressed play early.
Definitely.
But all right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out, man.
Oh yeah.
Yo, have a good night. We be eating.